Bon dia. Welcome to my second YouTube video. Quick little recap from the last one that I made. So I was expecting a little bit more of an upside, maybe into that 86K, 86.5K mark before we go further down. And the markets only just gave us 84.5. And what was a telltale sign for me is a rejection on the anchored VWAP, which I'll make a separate video for you at some other point. How you guys can use the anchored VWAP to be able to gauge support and resistance. Beautiful little tool. Most people use VWAP. Very few people out there use the anchored VWAP. So at some point I'll make a video for you guys on this. Alrighty. So what do we had? We had a projection, a target down to the downside of 74 to 75K, and we did not get 74, we got 75. Looks like it's making its way back down and maybe even will give us that 74 before we get a relief rally. So I did close my short. I'm in no trade right now whatsoever. I'm in no alt trade, no Bitcoin trades. I'm just chilling. And I do expect a relief rally, guys, and it should be by the 4th or 5th of February, a relief rally, maybe all the way into the 17th of February, which is the year of the fire horse. That's when real fireworks will start, and we'll see absolute chaos, my friends. From the 17th forward, your world is going to change. Everybody's world is going to change. Nothing will be the same again. Absolutely nothing will be the same again. So I'm excited to make some videos on this going forward, but yeah, just keep things very short right now in crypto based. From the 17th on, whatever peak we get, that should be a shorting opportunity. Hopefully it's gonna be into that 83K mark, if not a little bit higher, just to give us a better short. If you are short right now, stay short. If you are long, you're crazy. Do not listen to the moon boys. Do not attempt a long. Potential bounce into that 74K mark. If you want to scalp something, why not? Go ahead, scalp. But these are only scalps. Like, for example, myself, I scalped 77.5 to 79K yesterday, and my reasoning to get out 79K was rejection out of the anchored VWAP. So again, I'll make a video on that at some other point. And that's pretty much it for crypto, guys. There's really nothing more to say other than don't listen to the moon boys. We got lower to go. My targets for this year are 40 to 44K, and I'm totally open for it to giving us much lower numbers, maybe even a $32,000 mark. So that's it. I think you guys will love the quality of calls I make on crypto going forward. So far, it's been fantastic, even though it's been two videos. But yeah, that's it for that. And quick little, what's going on with silver? What a nice crash, right? So if you haven't bought into silver, here's an opportunity for you. I think it's gonna continue going sideways for a little bit. It's an opportunity to kind of accumulate. Not I want to go crazy into silver because we could see a little bit more of a further downside on this, but it just goes to show you how volatile, crazy, and manipulated the markets are, and will continue to be like this going forward all the way into 2027. However, that being said, it is the year of precious metals, so your metals will do much better than crypto. Your like in my last video, I mentioned uranium, palladium, copper, gold, silver. All of these metals will do much better than crypto. However, crypto is gonna have its time. 2027 forward, all the way into 2028. It's gonna be a fantastic year for crypto. 2028 will be a fantastic year for XRP and XLM. This is when we're gonna see that $22 to $27 per XRP. Sounds crazy right now, but it's baked into the chart, and we will see these prices. So, great time to be accumulating right now. Even though XRP could potentially come down a lot further to fill the wick into the $1.30 range. I do have some stink bids over there. So yeah, possible for us to see a little bit lower side on the XRP before we see a nice rally into it. And regarding the YouTube channel, so what I decided to do is split the channel, make two separate channels, simply because I don't want to flag my crypto-based content over here on some of the woo-woo topics we're going to be covering. And some of the people that I have lined up for you guys is, for example, just yesterday I had a former Freemason agree to come onto the channel and teach us some esoteric secrets. There's about 6 guests lined up. They're all fantastic. They're all fountains of knowledge in their own right. I'm super excited to have you guys have them as guests and teach us what they know. And the woo stuff, I'm going to be keeping it on a separate channel, just so I don't get my stuff flagged over here. Some of the stuff we're going to be covering, guys, is, for example, the reptilian agenda, your louche farm, or ambrosia for the gods, as the ancient Greeks used to call. Out of body experiences are going to be fine. We can kind of mesh the two of them together. I can add some of those videos onto the crypto based channel. Not a problem whatsoever. But some of the really woo stuff, it's going to be on a separate channel just so I don't get my stuff blocked over here. That's it. Stay safe, trade safe. Don't be going long. If you are going to attempt a long, potential 74K bounce. It's a scalp if you're going to be going into it, but really safest trade going forward, guys, is for us to wait until the 17th, see what kind of a peak we get on Bitcoin from the 17th, and enter your short over there. That's it, my friends. Until the next video.